Hello, my name is Taralyn Smith and welcome to Come On America Sundays. Happy Sunday, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. And I'd like to start off thanking my mom for this lovely banner that she got me. It's really cute. But also updating you guys on what's going on in the news right now and going more into specifically climate change and veganism. All right, you guys, so a lot went down in the news this past week, and I'm just gonna preface this video by saying I'm not going to be going in depth with the impeachment inquiry or the whistleblower hearing because I'm sick of giving him attention, and I think everyone else is too. As much as some Democrats are very happy right now that this is happening, I personally believe that the media and everyone giving him all this attention is just going to propel him further, and I don't think he deserves that. However, I would like to talk about climate change, and I did attend the climate strike last week. I think the most important thing to talk about in terms of this is it's not meant to be political. It's meant to be something that everyone feels and works on together. I consider caring about the planet part of your civic duty because our generation is in need of that. And there's not really an option or a choice here. Like, it's not, oh, like, fossil fuel industry is going to make us more money. We're not going to have a planet in a few hundred years if you keep thinking that way. So it's very frustrating, very frustrating to see a lot of people that care more about economics than they do their planet as a whole and their survival of a species. Specifically during the UN meeting the other day, a lot of the people that came and spoke, there were heads of corporations that specifically said, we know this is making us less money right now, but we also know that transitioning away from the fossil fuel industry, away from CO2 emissions, that's what's going to matter more in saving our planet. And corporations need to know that they're the ones that can make a big difference right now because they have the power. And it's so frustrating that so many countries are ahead of us by far on climate change issues because they care about our planet and we don't. Are you serious? We care more about capitalism than we care about saving our environment. This is something that we don't just need to work on together as Americans, but as the whole world. That's why the UN held this conference. That's why Greta spoke at the climate strike. And it's so frustrating that people make this a political thing. It's not meant to be about that, and it's not meant to be an economic issue. It is solely for our survival. So many people my age don't even want to have kids because they don't know what world that they'd be bringing them into. They don't know if we can save our planet. And then for the older generations to have the audacity to not care at all, you contributed to this, and now you are not going to do anything about it. You're not going to help us solve this problem collectively. So I think that the biggest issue is making this not political, making this more of a civic duty, not just for Americans, but for everyone. Everyone needs to work together to save our planet. It's not negotiable, it's not debatable, it is what it is. I've been vegan for like 4 years now, and for me, that's my little contribution. And like recycling and picking up trash and doing ocean cleanup, like those are little things that I do. I think that individuals can make a difference. So if you care about our planet and you think that you can't make a difference, I promise you, you can. Because if you do, and your friends do, everyone will start to make a difference together. You can make little changes to your habits in your daily life. If you just switch to recycling, just do something little, then you can start to make a difference. And I think what a lot of politicians are getting wrong right now in this election is they're not acknowledging that. They think that the only way to solve the problem is through attacking and dismantling organizations and corporations, I think the biggest priority should be togetherness, creating that feeling of togetherness, to work on saving humanity. It's not something that I think is a choice anymore. It's not a choice. You can't say that climate change wasn't due to human impact. This is the 6th extinction, and it is happening now. This is the most accelerated mass extinction in history, and it's because of what we've done. No sane person can believe that climate change isn't real. And I'm sorry that this was supposed to be like just informative and that it sounds very opinionated, but it's just something that I care a lot about, and I think that everyone should care a lot about. So it's hard for me to not have an opinion and to be objective on this specific issue. If you disagree with me, I'd love to talk about it. I'd love to hear your opinions. The whole point of this channel is to get people our age communicating and talking about politics and the news and knowing what's going on in this world. It really matters. You really matter. Acknowledging climate change and not doing anything about it on a regular basis isn't going to do anything. And yes, I do believe that corporations do have a bigger impact and that they can make a bigger difference, but it starts with one person. I truly believe that. I hope that this wasn't aggressive or pushy. I really do try to be objective on a general basis. However, climate change is something that I care deeply about and means a lot to me. Sustainability is something that shouldn't be in the future, it should be now. I think that the best thing that you can do to make a difference is to start getting engaged and to talk to other people, comment and talk to each other, talk to me. Word of mouth is one of the best ways to get anything moving forward, because that's how everything gets started, really. As much as social media is a good platform for that, I think that you guys need to talk to each other about the news and politics and climate change, whatever you care about, and just be informed. If you would like to follow or subscribe or like anything, go for it. Just get involved, get engaged, and try to stay informed. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, and here's a quick clip of the climate strike if anyone would like to watch.
We have already made way too much of a mess. But it is also naive to give up when every 1/10 of a degree of warming, every centimeter of sea level rise, every species we save, every increasingly unnatural disaster we avert, all matter so